Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our beloved lecturer, Salma Azam bin Haji Ahmad. Today our group will present our BTM543 Ethical Communication Roleplay, Voice and Boundaries, Misuse of Social Media at the Workplace. First of all, let me introduce our team members, which is, for the first one is Noratira binti Serdi, second is Norazalia binti Majefri, third is Siti Zulaika binti Ishmuddin, dan me myself, Noarina Mardia binti Cik Khalil. There is a few lists of content that we would like to talk about today is role for each members, issues in role play, suggestions of the issues, and the last one is conclusion.
I will explain about the role for each members. The first role is me myself, Noratira, as the employee. Atira is the central character whose frustration with work pressures and unresponsive management leads her to vent on social media. Her post criticizing the company sparked a crisis and raised ethical concern about digital conduct. Despite facing disciplinary action, she reflects on her action and contribute to initiating positive changes in the organization. Second role of our members is Arina. Arina is colleague and Atira's friend. Arina is a supportive and empathetic colleague that listens to Atira's concern and warns her about the risk of posting publicly. She played a key role in mediating the situation, standing by Atira during the disciplinary meeting and delivering powerful reflection on responsible communication throughout the script. Next, the third role of our members is Zulaika as the corporate communication manager. Zulaika focuses on the company public image and reputation. She helps assess the impact of Atira's post and participate in disciplinary decision. Importantly, she pushed for a long-term solution like creating a safe feedback normal of channel and implementing digital ethic training, showing a commitment to ethical reform. The last role of our members is Azalia as the HR manager and Amira. Azalia represents the company human resources department and responsible for addressing the issue from policy standpoint. She lead the disciplinary process but also show understanding by acknowledging internal communication failures. Mira appears briefly but play a meaningful role in reflecting the general staff reaction to Atira's post. She expressed concern about the impact on the team and the company, highlighting the tension between understanding a colleague frustration and the risk of public exposure.
Next, I would like to explain about the issue that happened in the roleplay. The first one is employee action. Recently, an employee uploaded a public post on social media criticizing their workplace. The post included a photo that clearly identified the company along with the hashtag that drew public attention. This action quickly went viral and sparked online discussion. The second one is freedom versus responsibility. While employees do have the freedom to express their opinions, especially when feeling frustrated, this case raises an important ethical concern. Where do we draw the line between personal expression and professional responsibility? Posting negative content publicly can harm the reputation of the organization, even the concerns are valid. The third one is reputation management. The company soon face public backlash as the post spread. This not only affected the external perception of the organization but also shook the confidence of stakeholders and reduced internal morale among other employees. The fourth one is workplace culture. This situation reflects deeper issue within the workplace culture, including employee burnout and the lack of a safe and trusted platform for raising concerns internally. When employees don't feel heard, they may turn to the public validation and support. The fifth one is digital ethics. From the digital ethics perspective, choosing to bypass formal internal grievance procedure and airing issues online can be seen as unprofessional. Ethical digital communication requires that individuals consider the consequences of their online actions, especially in a professional setting. The last but not least issue is internal communication. In this case, a key factor that contributed to the escalation was the failure of the HR department to respond promptly to the employee's leave request and prior complaints. Poor internal communication and delayed responses often lead employees to feel ignored or neglected. This case highlights how digital ethics, workplace communication, and professional responsibility are closely connected. Organizations must build a culture of trust, provide safe internal reporting channels, and ensure timely communication to prevent from escalating into public crisis. That's all for issues in the roleplay. Thank you.
In the roleplay titled Misuse of Social Media, we explore a workplace conflict where an employee expressed her frustration publicly on social media. This raised ethical concern about professional responsibility, burnout, and communication gaps. To address this issue effectively, here are 5 key suggestions. Okay, first, the company should establish safe and anonymous internal feedback channels, such as the SpeakSafe portal introduced in the roleplay. This allows employees to voice concerns without fear of judgment or retaliation. When people feel heard internally, they are less likely to vent externally. Second, it is important to conduct regular workshops on ethical digital communication. This session can guide employees on how to express themselves responsibly online while protecting both personal and company reputation. Next, the third one is organizations must encourage open and respectful communication between employees and management. When dialogue is two-way and transparent, employees feel valued and understood, which helps reduce tension before it escalates. Next, fourth, disciplinary actions should be handled fairly and with empathy. In the script, instead of terminating the employee, HR issued a warning and offered support through training. This approach shows that the company values correction over punishment. And the last one is we must build a supportive team culture that prevents emotional bottlenecks. When colleagues support one another, as seen between Atira and Arina in the script, it creates a healthier environment where issues are resolved internally through trust and teamwork. So overall, these 5 suggestions aim to balance professional ethics, emotional well-being, and responsible communication. By implementing them, we can create a more positive, respectful, and resilient workplace culture. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Last but not least, I would like to share some of the challenges that our team faced while completing the roleplay assignment. Firstly is script development. It took us a lot of time and discussion to develop a storyline that was both realistic and reflected ethical communication issues. We had to revise the script several times to make sure it made sense and stayed relevant to the topic. Secondly is technical difficulties. Since we decided to record our roleplay, we experienced some technical issues, especially with the video recording and editing. Some of us were not very experienced in handling equipment or software, so it was a learning process for us. But for the editing and video recording, we passed it to Norazelia because she is have more experience for that part. Next is acting confidence. Not all of us were comfortable acting in front of the camera. Some of us is shy camera and introvert. It was a challenge to stay in character and deliver lines naturally. We had to rehearse multiple times before we felt confident. We took almost 3 or 2 days to complete recording the role play assignment. And lastly is team coordination. Coordinating between different responsibilities was tough. It required a lot of teamwork and patience and compromise to make sure everyone is contribute fairly. Despite all these challenges, we managed to complete the assignment successfully and learned a lot in the process. That's all from our team. Thank you, sir.